Okay, you have guns. Use them.
I don't know what to do. I can't save us. 474 can. What?
Did she just knock him out? I can save us. Knocks him out, carries him through the fire. All right. Hello, Doctor Who friends. I'm DragoNate, and welcome back to some more Doctor Who. Today we are on Series 9, Episode 9, Sleep No More. And it looks like potentially another two-parter, and then there's another two-parter at least after this. This is definitely 100% this season of two-parters. There's nothing but two-parters in this entire freaking season. And I only say that because Sleep No More and Face the Raven seem both... They remind me both of Edgar Allan Poe's poems, which is The Raven. No more. The Raven says no more, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to assume that they're related, and we'll find out if I'm right or not. But then the next one, Heaven Sent and Hellbent, those are definitely also going to be two-parters, obviously, because they're also they're opposite themes. So interesting stuff, very fun, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this one's about. So please leave a like on this video, hit subscribe. I do these videos every week on Sunday. And if you want early access to these videos, as well as your name in the background of the intro and outro, hit the join button down below for $1 a month. Thank you for your support. Let's get into the show.
You must not watch this.
We're being told we must not watch this. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Episode's over. We're not watching this. What are you still doing here? Leave. He's warning us. Look, he's warning us. Leave. Get out. Goodbye. Okay, whatever.
I'm warning you, you can never unsee it.
Well,
But if you do watch,
why are the subtitles up there instead of down at the bottom?
Rasmussen.
Well, whatever.
Rasmussen.
It still shows up where it should show up. Regardless, I suppose.
I've put things together into some kind of order so that you can understand.
Is that so?
There are bits missing. Sorry about that. I don't fully understand.
Well,
but
sounds like very horrible things. Clara, Oswald, Lever. Oh, there's other names in there. But I just thought Clara Oswald right in the middle. Hello.
Stop staring!
No.
from Tripe Chopra. Bit of an attitude, in my opinion.
Calm down, Pet.
Well, it's ridiculous. That thing's meant to be a lethal fighting machine. It just moons around like a lovesick puppy.
I could hear you ranting from inside the pod chopper, for the god's sake.
Feel better?
Commander Nagata. Young. Quite a baptism of fire, I'm afraid.
Marvellous, man. All hail Morpheus, eh?
Deep Ando. Conscript. Think of himself as the joke he did.
Morpheus.
I guess they're all dead.
Sleep's the one thing left to us. The one thing they couldn't get their filthy mitts on. Now they're even grabbing that. Colonizing it.
Colonizing sleep.
Like a true
Great.
ripper.
Oh, don't call me that.
Don't call me that, Mom. Give it a rest, Pet.
Why are you calling them pet? Stop it. That's rude.
Keep your politics to yourself, okay?
I know someone who'd love to get Chopper back to Triton, eh?
This one's obvious from the markings, isn't it?
No?
That's when we see one.
Come on, behave.
Okay.
Nearly there, kiddies.
These
You have a
are the
great
rescue
attitude, don't
crew.
you?
Don't get too attached. Everything you're about to see is from their individual viewpoints or taken from the station itself. The only footage available. They came to find me. This is my station, my lab.
Why are you so important?
Pieced together the rescue as best I could. If you're going to watch, then pay close attention. Your lives may depend on it.
We're gonna have a, what is it called? Velociraptor alien thing. What's it called from Alien?
Nothing.
I don't know what they're called. Can't think of it. Hey, xenomorph. I mean, xenomorph basically just means alien shapeshifter. Morph.
No crew
Well, maybe
left.
not. Maybe that's not what morph means.
They
but
did find others.
that's what it makes me think of. Xeno is alien. Like xenophobia is being afraid of aliens.
What the hell?
And it's hilarious that it's just afraid of like immigrants, usually, because they're called aliens.
And seek. What is infuriating?
Shouldn't be that way in my opinion.
Bro,
It's kind
don't
of
be
stupid
anger.
word.
Don't be angry.
Anyway,
It's so hard to breed them to speak properly.
Oh, lighten up.
Jesus.
Talk.
What?
People talk.
Do you ever get the feeling like you're being watched?
Paranoia.
Why is it so dark?
I typesetting 40 filament 3-day week.
Orbit around Neptune?
This close into the planet, they must have some pretty powerful anti-grav shielding on board.
They're just popping
Looks like a
around.
Japanese restaurant. Have you brought me to a
Sorry,
space
pouncing
restaurant?
around.
People never do that, you know.
Do what?
They never put the word space in front of something just because everything's all sort of high-tech and futuristic. It's never space restaurant or space champagne or
Well, it should be.
Space, you know, hats. It's just restaurant, champagne or hats, even if this was a restaurant.
What about space suit?
Peasant.
There's that. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
You crew. Are you crew? Engineer and stress assessors.
Yes. Yes, we are. We're here to
We're here to assess stress.
stress.
Yeah.
So what happened?
From the beginning of time, that's a very long story.
Ah,
Well,
from the beginning of time. Jesus
Well, we just
Christ.
arrived.
I mean, they aren't specifying, so, you know, stressifying.
24 hours ago, this station fell silent. Dead. Why?
theories?
Well, I suppose those two have to.
Meteorite strike. Space pirates.
Ah,
Xenomorphs.
pirates, space pirates.
So what, you are a rescue mission
Yes.
of 4?
Court's pet.
Cots.
Right. You ought to consider yourself
I don't like the way she talks.
under my command.
Really?
Yes, really.
We still don't know where we are.
Indo-Japanese. 38th century. Tuesday.
38th century.
Is he just tasting the atmosphere
Tectonic realignment.
to figure this out?
Japan, they are
What
sort of merged.
area of space they're in?
Hey, what? Great catastrophe. What great catastrophe?
Destruction of the... Yes.
You've got all that to look forward to, haven't you?
Huh.
This place looks as if it's been dead for a long while.
Are we gonna see space samurais? Oh, sorry. I mean, samurais?
Can't shake the feeling.
Eyes, watch. Eyes in sky. The hell is that supposed to mean? Chopra, not worry. 474 protect, Chopra.
Okay.
Chopra, pretty. Oh, for the gods. Just back off!
Angry.
Sorry.
Let him go now.
No, help it!
Could have killed me.
That's how they grow, and you know that. They react to any attack.
I feel like he should have known that, and it's like, maybe don't fucking antagonize it. I mean, I'd like to say him, not it, because, you know, but like, seems like it's an android, actually, not, and it is saying that it's programmed. Use your fucking brain, Chopra. Jesus. That's your own damn fault. If it had hurt you or killed you, well, you would have fucking deserved it because you are a dumbass.
Grown.
But also, you would think that they would program some sort of like, I don't know, specific parameters or something to that, because like there are many times where people get like potentially slightly aggressive. Like, is it going to react to someone just like slapping his hand, for example? Slap hand, and all of a sudden he goes into like a murderous rage. It's like, maybe there should be some safeguards, you think? What year is this? What did he say? The year is like some year in the future? Uh-huh. You'd think that there'd be frickin' safeguards for this shit. But no, let's just be dumb, why don't we?
I might not give him much upstairs, but our friend here certainly knows how to fight.
Clearly.
Glad of her in a tight corner, I'll bet.
What does she mean?
Her?
Grown?
She's a grunt, Clara. They're bred in hatcheries.
Oh, that's a she, not a he.
Muscles,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Intelligence, brute force, instant army.
I thought it was
That's
male.
disgusting.
My bad. It is
Well,
disgusting.
That's how they roll in the
38th century. Well, angry sounds. Like you have a bigger threat to be dealing with rather than, you know, someone's hand
I'm okay.
smacking you.
I'm not.
Did someone seriously go one way?
Push anything further, we're gonna keep them out.
We lost them! What the hell are they?
Not pirates. Where's your friend?
He's still out there!
Yeah, well, he went the wrong way and he's kind of a dumbass because of it. off and turn to dust.
What the hell are they?
I don't think we've seen
Where did they go?
something quite like that yet, have we?
This is Deep Ando. Where did he go? This is Deep Ando. May the gods look favourably upon you.
Why the fuck did you split up with everyone else?
Deep Andor, this is Nagata. May the gods look favourably upon you.
Deep Andor, are you there?
What are you doing?
Slightly bit of a weird thing to be saying every time they go on the
Send the grunts.
radio.
Why not? That's what it's for. You can't just abandon him.
Proper intel before I risk anyone else, including 474. Keep trying the comms. Well,
Organic, definitely organic.
Clearly ain't working.
Cells, skin cells, mucus.
Deep Ando. May the gods look favourably upon you. Deep Ando.
What are these?
Morpheus.
Morpheus, named after the god of dreams. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that what that is?
Not just this.
I'm sorry. Every time I think Morpheus, I think of the Matrix. I never knew that was a Greek god of the dreams. What? Greek god of dreams. Knowing that, it kind of makes a lot more sense why Morpheus is called Morpheus. Dream world and all that, so. And he was like, he wasn't really the, you know, god or anything like that. Neo was a god, but until the one kind of enters the picture, Morpheus is second best, if that makes sense. At least held in high regard by everyone.
So, what are they then? Sleep pods?
More than that. Deep Ando. Deep Ando, can you hear me?
keep trying.
I could take a look at that, you know? Triangulate the signal, help you find your friend.
First, tell me what those things are.
Deep Ando. Deep Ando, this is Chopra.
Right.
I'm getting
Tell me what those things are before we figure out where my friend is, who's in danger of those things. What the fuck happened?
Clara!
It's fine. It's just Morpheus.
Right.
What do you think you were doing?
Huh? It dragged me in. The wires, they were like snakes, like it was alive.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it just kind of flicked over my eyes. Did I sleep?
Yeah, you did.
Apparently,
Why did it
instantly.
just grab it?
Semi-sentient, thinks it knows what's good for you. You obviously needed 40 winks. Clever little sleep pod.
Interesting.
You said it was something more than that, though.
Come on, everyone knows.
Well, let's just say for the sake of argument that we don't. What is Morpheus?
Last pod. This pod. Not empty.
Oh, no. Enough of that.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I don't like it.
That was like someone's...
Careful.
Hello?
Just very gentle. Knock on the sleep pod.
Okay, we're not gonna hurt you. Open up now. Names. I'm Clara. This is the doctor.
Uh-huh. Oh, hi. And it's gonna be a monster. Oh, no, it's not. It's you. How you get in there?
Ah, this is where I come in. Hello.
Hi.
I
How
wanted to get
goes?
out of there. Immediately. Of course I did, but this doctor who wanted explanations for...
Well, duh.
May the gods look favorably upon us all.
I don't like this.
We live in a time of unparalleled
This scene,
prosperity.
this has the same energy as either, you know, live long and prosper, or I don't know how it's done. I never watched Star Trek. Or actually worse, the be well. Does anyone know where that's from? Take a guess. What is it? They say something else, I think, but it's this mostly be well BS that's really annoying. Oh, what the fuck else is it that they say? And then they do this stupid
Greetings, Lenina Huxley.
junk like that.
Officer, return this man to cryostasis immediately. Be well.
Be well.
Be fucked.
Johnston, you are fined one.
Sag. I really thought that there was something else that they said as well that just got stuck in my mind for a while the last time I watched it, and I can't remember what it is now. There's a whole be well thing, and then I thought that there was something else, and it just kind of annoys me or whatever. This has the same energy as that, basically, is what I'm trying to say, and I don't like it. It really actually bothers me. I hate it.
Golden age of peace, harmony, industry.
Oh, clearly, yep. So much
Every
peace.
shift must come to an end.
Such peace,
Every
much
working day
very.
must stop so we can take stimulants to make that deadline, to keep us propped up through that important meeting. But always sleep claims us in the end. Until now.
Sleep deprivation pods.
Not exactly.
Welcome, Morpheus.
You know, the sleep is a really interesting thing. I know it's very important stuff, but also
Now you can go a whole month without sleep.
Be nice.
All the chemical benefits of rest, but freeing up the nights to continue working. To get the edge on your competitor, to turn that extra profit.
That's insane. Horrible.
It is horrible.
Someone who sees it for what it is.
Ah.
Leave the Rip Van Winkles behind and become one of a new generation of wide awakes. The future is here now.
It doesn't seem very good.
The arms of Morpheus.
So 5 minutes in there.
Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, of course, terms and conditions apply. Don't forget to list all the side effects. Shit may include. Side
effects may include, are not limited to, falling asleep forever, dying inside the pod, never waking up, forgetting how to drink fluids, memory problems, stomachache, extreme disease, head exploding, turning into random sand monster dust thingies, transcending the physical plane to becoming a spiritual, enlightened being, God, a deity, if you so wish.
Even I sleep. Sleep is vital. Sleep is wonderful. Even I sleep.
When?
Well, when you're not looking.
Yeah, we barely ever see you sleep.
Morpheus is mine.
Why is he looking at her weird now?
Invention. It's changed Triton society forever.
Well, and you've fucked it.
The pod sends out a coded electronic signal, changes the fundamental brain chemistry.
It's disgusting. Making people into bloody drones. I've said it before,
Aye,
and I
you
said,
have.
colonizing our sleep is nothing sacred.
We spend a third of our lives asleep, and time is money.
He's right, man. It's amazing. Everyone on Triton's using it.
Are they now?
Sleep is very important.
That knits up the ravel of sleep of care, the death of each day's life. So labour's bath. Balm of hurt minds, chief nourisher in life's great feast.
I would very much
Professor.
imagine that this invention
Revolutionized the labor market.
would actually lower people's overall lifespans.
Thank you. You've also created
Or
an
maybe,
abomination.
yeah, it would
The doctor
do
said that we had
basically
to find the
nothing
and to find answers.
different besides
So we left the lab.
what am I trying to say? If sleep is important and it's important to continue living, then and as this guy says, you spend a third of your lives sleeping. Well, yes, basically, because if you divide the days into 8 hours of sleep, 6 to 8 hours of sleep, well, let's just go to 8 hours of sleep. If that was how much sleep everyone got every night, then that is 1/3 of a 24-hour day, which means a third of every day, which means a third of your life. Yes. And as terrible and a waste of time as that is, dreaming is really nice. Sleeping feels really nice. And if you don't get enough sleep, you will actually die sooner than you should, or at least suffer, which will probably lead to a faster death. Maybe I'm not quite 100% accurate on that, and that's a bit of an exaggeration, but like it's not good for you, basically. So basically what would happen with this invention is it would take 1 whole month of sleep and condense it down to 5 minutes, effectively shortening the amount of time you spend sleeping by, I don't know, I'm really just guesstimating and throwing out a random ass number there, 98.8%. But if that doesn't actually change fundamentally what your brain requires for sleeping and everything, you're not going to live as long. So you're just going to have as much awake time as you would otherwise by the time you die. And you're just, it's really not going to change much of anything. So seems like a stupid idea, to be honest.
He thought a connection between Morpheus as creatures that attacked us.
Oh, really? I can't imagine why or how. Oh.
Sleep dust.
Sleep dust.
You're kidding.
Well, do I look like I'm kidding? Is this a kidding face? Ask the crew of the station if they're kidding.
All what's left of them.
Yes, the stuff in the corner of your eye. The stuff you wipe away every morning when you wake up.
That's ridiculous. This is getting us nowhere.
Okay, how, Doctor? How can those things be made of sleep dust?
Well, when we sleep, the mucus crust builds up in our eyes. Blood cells, skin cells, that's what dust largely is. Human skin.
Well,
Human
skin,
has evolved
generally.
from hothouse. What used to be sleep in your eye has turned into a carnivorous life form.
You can't
That's
just throw
gross.
accusations like that around.
So the longer you're in Morpheus, the more the dust builds up.
Well, yeah.
Slander.
Slander.
People are already made food source.
Well, where are they then? Where's the crew?
Digesting.
Yeah, what do you think after what he's saying?
Need
They
to
aren't
find
there
an
anymore.
Must be an exit here somewhere.
You were really dumb to have gone so far out of the way from everyone else. No, this way. You should have just fucking gone with everyone else, dumbo. If you die or whatever, it is really your own fault. It's still gonna suck, but it's really your own fucking fault.
We've all used the pods back on Triton.
Not all of us.
Guess what?
This isn't a good time to be smug pet.
Can you stop calling people pet? I really hate it. It's really disgusting and rude.
These are sort of Mark II, yeah?
Obviously, I have tried to improve the process, speed things up.
You succeeded there.
How does the dust become those creatures?
You saw what happened. Dust conglomerates. It molds itself into humanoid form. It's adaptable. It's clever.
And it's angry.
And it's coming for us.
You came to rescue the crew. I'm crew, so rescue me!
He's not leaving without fucking figuring this out. Shut
How
up.
come you're the only one left?
Because he hid in the pod.
No. We can't leave this place till there's not a trace of the dust or your machines left. That's it for your lot.
Our lot.
Humans.
The human race.
Yeah, duh. You have to figure out and fix the BS. You can't just leave your problems floating around in space.
Hey,
Haruka Deep Ando 6897, let me in.
I'd love to.
I'll do it then. My ID must be on the corporation index.
You have to do the song.
What?
You have to do the song, Deepando 6897.
I haven't got time for this.
Do the song, please.
What the
Okay.
hell are you talking about?
After the Maha Shivaratri / Oshokatsu / Christmas party, some of the crew reprogrammed me.
They did they?
In order to enter rooms, everyone must do the song.
All
It's very
right.
amusing.
But you know who I am. You just call
That's
me by my name.
really dumb.
Nevertheless,
What song?
you know the one.
Oh god.
I don't.
Now you're just being silly. Of course you do. Silly Deepando 6897.
I really hate this AI voice. It's really disgusting. And rude. Oh, hi.
I'm not from this station. I'm on a rescue mission.
Bum, 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 bum. The Morpheus song.
This is insane.
The song, please.
Mr. Sandman, bring me your dreams. Make him the cutest. Haruka Deep Ando 6897, let me in.
More, please.
Oh my god.
Give him 2 lips. Please, let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Stupid ass AI. What a piece of shit. Oh, nice.
He was the bottom to die. We heard well, we had our own bots.
This man sucks.
The gravity shields!
Scientists, always thinking about whether they could, but never thinking of whether they should. Or whatever the frickin' quote is.
No, but I'm in charge. I can bypass the main system and reboot the grav shields.
Listen to him, for God's sake! Turn the ground shields are decaying!
Don't say it, please don't say it.
We're being pulled towards Neptune!
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Well, be quick.
Is this day gonna get any worse?
Come on, Doctor. Oh, yep. No, you. Someone just had to ask if things could get worse, didn't they?
I can do this, I can fix this.
Clearly, he ends up being okay.
The G-force is increasing the closer we get to the planet. Hold on!
And the G-forces should really mess these things up, actually. Yeah.
We're back online. Grav shields fixed. We're rising. Go.
Quick work, quick work. Good job.
The gather.
No, I can't leave them. Chopra, 474, me the cuts. Where are you?
I really think what's his nuts ends up being okay. Because otherwise, how can he finish making the recordings with the whole,
Places.
he was the first one to die.
Agatha, you okay? No, I'm not. What about the others?
I don't know.
We have to go after them.
That'd be ridiculous.
Doctor? They're under my command. I owe it to him.
To die. They wouldn't thank you for that. Nor you, Clara. To die, to die. Glams have murdered sleep. Therefore, Kodor shall sleep no more.
What? Kodor.
Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Macbeth shall sleep no more. What?
Shakespeare.
Okay, so
Even
it's
in your
not
stuff.
Edgar Allan Poe.
They all did. The ancients, poets, all those sad songs, all those lullabies. Sleep is essential to every sentient being in the universe. To humans, greedy, filthy, stupid humans. It's an
That's rude.
inconvenience. Bartered away. Well, now we know the truth. Sleep isn't just a function. It's blessed. Every night we dive deep into that inky pool.
Why is he talking so much straight to the camera
Deep into the arms
with
of
this?
Morpheus.
It's a little bit weird.
Every morning we wake up and wipe the sleep from our eyes. That keeps us safe from the monsters inside.
Well, the bloody monsters are outside now. What do we do?
Learn from your fucking mistakes and not be stupid next time in the future.
Dead meat.
Nice.
Dear gods, get ship, go home.
No.
Can't let those things off here. They were to get out to spread. It's like an infection.
Yeah.
You don't understand, do you?
Sleep men bad. Kill sleep men.
This is Chopra made the...
Can I please just get some fucking help?
If we don't hear from them soon, we're gonna have to assume they're dead.
Then what Chopra do?
I'll have to destroy this whole station.
Great. Well, that's wonderful. That's gonna be very, very wonderful.
are you doing?
Jesus
I've
Christ.
hacked into your helmet cams.
What?
Reviewing the footage. There's something not right here.
We don't have helmet cams.
Why did it kill Rasmussen like that?
We don't have helmet cams. Then what is he hacking into and seeing right now?
That's what they do, isn't it? Kill people?
But that's a direct attack. It's not how they operate. Dust grows, assumes the host.
They evolve. You said so yourself.
Maybe there's something going on here, something we're not getting.
So they don't have helmet cams, they have eye cams.
Materials in transit.
What now? We can't stay in here. We're gonna freeze to death. We can't.
Dangerous materials in transit?
Sandmen?
Yeah, it's a good name.
It's
Yeah,
really
a
not.
song.
No.
Please don't.
No.
Don't you dare.
Get to name things. I'm the doctor. I do the naming.
You don't care about the names.
All right, sorry.
It's like the Silurians all over again.
Okay, well, what would you prefer then? The Dustmen?
Sandmen.
Funny.
What did you just say?
When?
1.83 minutes ago.
I said we don't have helmet cams. Door isn't gonna last much longer, so what do we do?
We let them in.
Right.
What?
A great idea. Smart idea.
It's clever that. Clever. But there's stayed in there that are frozen to death, so the doctor had to let the bot in. But no, I'm not dead.
Clearly, you're stuck in a sleep
I
pod.
guessed that by now.
Really? Oh, how could I have guessed that? By the fact that you're talking about things that happened after you supposedly possibly died? Got taken?
What happened? We have to go back.
Okay, you have guns. Use them.
I don't know what to do. I can't save us.
474 can.
What?
Did she just knock him out? I can save us. Knocks him out, carries him through the fire. All right.
The doctor worked it out. The creatures can't see.
Interesting that they can't see.
What happened?
474 help.
What?
Burned herself to get through.
474 die soon.
Don't say that. You got us through. You can survive this.
Well, that's really kind of sad.
Chopper, go. Get a ship.
Chopper pretty safe. Chopper pretty.
That's really sad. I really don't think that those things can get through there. Come on, that doesn't make any sense how they're so fragile. And yet they just waltz through the fire very slowly like that. My ass. Come on. They should melt.
You said you felt like you were being watched, Clara.
Paranoia, you said.
Not this time. There is a feed. Wireless. These images are being stored by someone, collated. Look at this footage. What's wrong with it?
Don't know.
Look, there's one very obvious thing about it. Do you see it yet? There's footage here of everyone, but what's missing in all of it? What can't you see anywhere? Not in the footage.
The creatures.
Not on this ship.
No.
Look, really look.
Is it the creatures? No, you can see the creatures.
There are no cameras here. No CCTV. No helmet cams. So how and why does this footage even exist?
Yes.
Dust has been watching us. Each little organic speck. Just a tiny spy. Drifting through the air.
That's
The
super
monsters have
weird.
been with us all along. That's why the Sandmen are blind. Their visual receptors are being hijacked. But by whom and why?
Strange.
And then
That doesn't
there's
make much
this.
sense, actually. It's
That's
very
you, Clara,
strange.
looking at me.
Me?
Because she was in the pod.
You entered the pod. The Morpheus process has begun. There's nothing here from Chopper's point of view because he refuses to use Morpheus, but everybody else is here, including you. You don't have a camera, Clara, but you will have by now. Sleep in your eye.
Okay, well, we'll fix this.
Yes, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. We will sort this, Clara. We'll sort you, Nagata, and everyone back on Triton, and then we will destroy Morpheus forever.
Well, I hope so. Because you kind of have to.
The power's been almost entirely out since we arrived, but we've still got emergency lighting.
That doesn't really make much sense how there's a video
There was
feed,
that
though,
incident with the grav shield
from their
as well.
eyes. Just because of this Morpheus thing. That doesn't make sense.
The grav shields didn't fail. They were deliberately powered down.
By the Sandmen.
Well, that's not their style, is it? It's like something's been kept here near the engines where it's hot, kept alive.
Warning. Dangerous materials in transit. Human contact not advised. Warning.
Warning, dangerous bullshit in
You
transit.
said someone's watching. What, if it's not the Sandmen, who is it?
I have an idea.
What's his nuts?
Very nasty idea.
Mr. Assbag.
In the absence of any further communication with Chief Nagata and the others, we must regrettably assume them to be deceased. Returning to the ship in preparations to destroy the Verrier station.
Well, something's going to stop you. Either the doctor or those creatures. And it's going to be very unfortunate no matter what. Why could they have these damn weapons and no one has used them once on these creatures?
Who's there?
I guess he's going to get grabbed into the pod. Or shoved into the pod. Well, so, I was right. Something stopped him.
Rescue ship? What?
Because that's where he'll be.
I like how Clara's just calmly walking by.
The Verrier lab in orbit around Neptune.
You had that prepared well in advance, didn't you? The statement, your alibi. There would inevitably be questions when you got to Triton. So you needed to get your story straight.
Right.
You can't fight them, Doctor. There's no point. They're the future. A new life form. Better life form.
A better life form.
It's very clear to me now. They made me understand.
Right. You are a dumbass.
And where to be their food. And that's only correct. I just needed to find a way to get them off this station, back to Triton, and then they'll spread.
Right.
Spread everywhere.
You are so fucking dumb.
Helping them wipe out humanity.
Things have been made very clear to me.
But we saw you.
You are
die.
Gagan
The
Rasmussen.
Sandmen swallowed
I think the professor has been playing a long game, am I right?
They speak to me in my mind. Trust me, I think. But they're like children, babies, so new, evolving, hungry, always so hungry.
Well,
They
feed
made me
yourself to them.
understand. We had to find a way out, and then there'd be new food sources, unlimited. So they spared me, and we waited.
You and your cargo.
I got it in here while you were all distracted.
I like how he's explaining all of this to him, to them. What a dumbass.
What's in there? Dust.
Like smuggling a jam jar full of germs through customs.
No, more than that. I've been working on Morpheus for a very long time, Doctor. I had to start somewhere. Morpheus's first client, Patient Zero, the ultimate wide awake.
Great.
Is a man who hasn't slept in 5 years. Or what's left of him. He's the wellspring. Once we get to Triton, he will spread his spores.
You said it was an encoded signal. Something electronic in the Morpheus process that changed the chemical reaction in the brain.
Well, that's how it started, yes. It's changing all the time. Evolving new.
Why does he
ways to
seem
affect
so
flourish,
scared
full moons, whole
if he thinks that this is such a
planets,
good damn idea?
also spread everywhere.
You know I can't allow that.
You can't stop them.
Oh, he can. And he will.
I wouldn't bet on that, pet.
I like how the doctor isn't even trying to tell her no.
What he wants is to get that thing off this ship. We have to stop him.
Any ideas?
The door's not a problem. We need a distraction. When I say run, run. Hey, Sandy!
That's a quick enough distraction.
Rasmussen, turn off the engine, shut the ship down.
Can't do that, I'm afraid, Doctor. Can't fight the inevitable. Humanity's day's done.
Someone punch him and knock him out, please.
Is that your answer for everything?
Did you ever bear one?
He's not the only one dead. According to this data, we're the only ones left alive on this station.
Well, aside from the creatures.
Come on, man.
And that's apparently a very strong creature.
This doesn't make any sense. What? A man who hasn't slept for 5 years? As the dust consumes the host.
And then they make Sandmen, they conglomerate.
We escaped from that cold storage room because they were blind. And why power down the grav shields when he did? It's like this is all for effect.
Look, can we maybe have this conversation when we get off this thing?
Like a story.
Come on.
Interesting. So is he actually dead now then? The doctor didn't seem too bothered by the fact that that woman killed him. Which is slightly interesting.
Destroy all the Morpheus machines. End this.
I've never been so pleased to see.
More creatures?
What did you just do?
Self-destructed the grav shields.
What?
Well, that sounds like a fun idea. Congratulations, I guess?
Neptune's gravity's pulling them apart, bit by bit. It doesn't make sense. None of this makes any sense.
Ew.
Hello again. The thing is, you see, this message, this testament, it wasn't just my alibi. It was my plan. There are no spores, no infection. The Morpheus process remains the same. An electronic signal that affects the sleep centers of the brain, changes them. An electronic signal that's contained in this recording.
Oh.
There it is. It tickles, doesn't it? I've
Nope.
just got time to fit this bit in, and then I can finish the story, and then I'm going to transmit this footage to the whole solar system. I do hope you've enjoyed the show. I did try to make it exciting. All those scary bits, all those death-defying scrapes, monsters, and a proper climax with a really big one at the end. Compulsive viewing. I did tell you not to watch.
There's nothing left of Rasmussen anymore. Only us. Only us.
That
You will show
is
this film to your family, won't you?
not comfortable.
And everyone, really. And then we can all be together. Dust to dust.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
You've got something.
In your eye?
There. Just in the corner of your eye.
Let's see. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Ew, I don't like that high-pitched sound.
Oh. Hey, what's wrong?
So I have this,
I don't want to hear the next times, thank you. Okay, well, I guess it is a two-parter. I was right. I'm gonna keep laughing about it because it's freaking hilarious to me. Very interesting and very disturbing. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Doctor is going to destroy this Morpheus thing and prevent that signal from doing anything to anyone. That's very strange and very dumb. Like, it really doesn't make much sense how just a simple electronic signal could, like, completely rewire someone's brain like that. I feel like that would just be really dumb and not very realistic. And if such a thing were to happen in real life, like that it would have happened by now. People have played with all sorts of weird ass electronic signals and shit, like the brown note and other stupid crap. So, like, yeah, I really don't think so, but it's an interesting idea, I suppose. I feel like there just has to be something more to it than just a freaking simple signal like that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye, God bless, keep calm, drag on.